So I came here today to give you a quick update on Kendrick, the kid who came from Haiti as an immigrant and was able to get a start. I would like to thank God for putting me in his path in front of him that day, because it led to a lot of good things.
I kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to the act.
So the update is, after I gave him the clothes, he was happy, but there was one hurdle that we had to get over, and that's we needed to find him a place to stay. Again, he's here alone. The lady that gave him an opportunity to stay with her is his mother's friend from where she lives, and she wanted him out. The husband didn't want him there, and they gave him a week to leave. At that point, I go to my son's school, I speak to the social worker, I asked her if there was any social workers that could help me, possibly to bring him to a shelter, but there's no shelters out here where I live. So I was stuck, and I decided, let's keep praying. So after I gave him those clothes, that one Friday, I decided to bring him to my Bible study group on Fridays. So I bring him there, and while I'm there, I get a text message that they were going to take him to work at the gym. Thanks to Talia and Ron for holding him down and for helping me and him to try to make his dreams come true. So we go to the Bible study group, and the leaders of the group, Frank and Maria, they took the baton from me, and they did things for this kid that I will never be able to pay them back for it. Number one, they get him a job from 7 to 3. And number two, they help me get him a place to stay. Now, there was a room that was $650. I'll go to the bank, take out the money. I'll go pick him up on his lunch break from the night job. We go. The conditions there was no bed. It was like a broken window there, We was grateful. We was gonna take it because it's better than being in a shelter. And we decided that, we was gonna wait for one more phone call. And that phone call came from Maria. Shout out to Donicio as well, a brother from the church. That his sister had to ask her husband to see if they could bring him into the house so he could, rent a room from them. So they called us, and the lady said that it was a go. So we went to go check out that room, and finally we went in, and it was like a match made in heaven. This lady's an angel sent from God. The room is immaculate. The bed is like 10 feet high. It was like he was almost walking into the Ritz-Carlton, and I had taken out the $650, But in that moment, when I was about to ask the lady how much I have to give her for the first month, he just got on his knees and start crying. And everybody got emotionally in the room. I pick him up, and I'm like, what happened? He's like, I'm just so grateful to God, because the night before I was crying to God because I didn't know where I was gonna go. And they gave him up to Saturday to leave, and by the grace of God, we left Thursday. And when I was about to pay, the lady Maria, the leader from the cell group, she takes out a check, and she said that the church was going to pay the first month. So not only does he have 2 jobs, the 7 to 3, he got the 6 to 10 at the gym. So he got 2 jobs, he got all the clothes in the world, and I appreciate every single body that hit me up on DMs, on emails, and that called me to want to give this kid a helping hand. At the time, he was unable to get clothes or anything, but he's straight for right now. He's working, he's grinding it out, and he's flying alone. But there's 3 things I told him. Number 1, keep God first. Number 2, responsibility. Not only for your job, for where you living at right now, because that lady's an angel. The first night, she had a basket with fruits when he came back from work. It's just, God is just so perfect. It was almost a miracle. That's why you gotta trust in him to the last minute. Not to mention that the lady that he was living with, when I told her, she didn't want to talk to me. I had to bring a friend to knock on her door, and then I pop up and tell her, look, I got him all the clothes. I'm helping him. Just give me a few more days to try to get him a place. But it looks like the husband didn't want him there. And when I went that Thursday to pick up his stuff, the lady started crying as if he died, because she seen this kid struggle. She did everything possible, but you know, when you just come like that and don't get no job and you know, there's bills to pay, they start feeling funny. And I say feeling funny is because the intentions are not there to help. The intentions are to, you know, come get a job and help me pay for my bills or get out, like, you know. The people want to know how you been since the last video.
Donc, depuis là que moi t'ai fin faire dernière vidéo, il y a un pile changement qui fait dans la vie parce que donc moi t'ai rencontré des difficultés, me pas même imaginer si que m'était arrivé dans étape ça, mais ça bon Dieu que serré pour la valasse pas capoter l'aller. Donc nous ca aujourd'hui à que me content en pile parce que m'pa réfléchir à qui côté moi pour aller dormir, qui côté moi pour aller joindre manger pour moi manger. Donc parce que mon côté moi trouver moi-même seul, moi pas gain famille là. Donc mais bon Dieu t'ai réservé des familles pour moi-même. Donc ça fait me content en pile et pour support que nous ba moi tout, moi dis nous merci. Nous souhaitons que bon Dieu multiplie la vie nous, li ba nous plus opportunité pour nous aider plus. Ça que nous fait pour moi c'est seul bon Dieu qui a récompensé nous ça. Donc que moi vraiment content journée aujourd'hui.
How's work and your current living situation?
Donc kounya là que moi vraiment content parce que moi je viens de caille pour moi arrêter avec Jésus. Moi je viens de travail. Donc tout ça c'est gloire pour bon Dieu. Moi dis nous merci en pile nous qui t'ai choisi aider moi, qui t'ai choisi supporter moi. Donc et me croire dans ça tout parce que yon monde qui avec Jésus tout le temps la ville pas ka fini mal même s'il a traîné. Donc mais bon Dieu pas jamais quitter le tomber. Donc moi dis nous merci en pile et me dit bon Dieu merci tout. Yon monde qui pas gen Jésus dans la vie ou qui pas accepter Jésus, donc qui pas confier dans Jésus, c'est ta comme te ka dire que ou pas vivre parce que moi même moi pas jamais imaginer si vie me te ka changer dans état ça. Donc mais ça bon Dieu te geta réservé pour moi yo. Donc enfin bon Dieu grand.
Can you send a message to everyone on YouTube who prayed and send you well wishes, Kendrick?
Donc tout le monde qui continue faire travail là, je souhaite nous donc faire avec cœur, ça n'a fait à nous pas perdre et chaque fois que tout le monde comme si aider l'autre qui a besoin, bon Dieu ba plus opportunité. Donc moi dis nous merci en pile monde qui te gen bon cœur, qui te gen bonne volonté, qui te choisi aider moi. Moi dis nous que en pile merci et moi remercie nous en pile. Donc nous comment que me content pendant ce temps que prochaine vidéo m'a fait, je pense que m'a plus content toujours d'après ça que n'a fait pour moi-même. Ça que nous t'ai fait pour moi-même donc qui vient mettre dans niveau ça. Moi content en pile que bon Dieu baille nous plus opportunité, que bon Dieu prolonge la vie nous. Donc en pile merci guys, moi remercie nous en pile. Que bon Dieu bénisse nous, love you.
I thank God that he put this kid in my path. I mean, this kid don't owe me nothing. And I just would like to thank everybody that was involved. My boy Chicky, who got him a job for a day or two. My boy Tony, who took me to the lady's house. My boy Eric, who inquired and wanted to help him out. Maria and Frank from the Bible study group. Corral, the twin. The person that he's living with, I don't want to mention her name, but thank you to you too. Thank you to everybody that gave me a hand with this case, with this kid, man. I never really done something like this before. I felt I was led by the Spirit to help him, and I'm glad that we got it done. He's flying alone, he's happy, and it's just a miracle from God to be able to witness how good God is with all of us, and especially with Kendrick at this time. You know, again, he don't have no one here. He's by himself, and he's flying alone, man. And you know, thank you so much for watching the first video, and I just wanted to give you an update because it was just a lot of people asking me. So I said, yo, let me just make a quick video so that I could put you on to, you know, give you a quick update on how he's doing. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And as I always say, man, thank you so much for watching. I'm grateful for you. And I'll catch you on the next one, man. Go in peace.
I kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to the aggravation of not having the ones who had some things was stunting and bluffing, had to create my own path, my own luck, found my